Welcome back to Ladies of Another View on Back. We have been joined by Dawson Holle. Welcome to the show, Dawson.
Thank you.
You know, before we start in with you, I just want to remind our viewers you have about 35 minutes to get to the Beck studio. And if you can't do it yourself, have a friend or a relative who might be in the area, have them do it for you. Come on down. You can pick up a family pack of 4 tickets to go to the Bismarck Bucks tomorrow night. 7:05 game time. It's senior night, and log on to Bismarck Bucks and sign up for the scholarships that are available. They're going to give away 5 $500 scholarships tomorrow night right here at the Bismarck Bucks. So I just wanted to get that in real quick. You still have 35 minutes to get to the studio, so lickety split, or as my friend from New Mexico would say, sprinkle some on delay on it.
And you would qualify.
Oh, I might have to do it.
Absolutely. So Dawson, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Absolutely. You know, here's the deal. I met you at the the Republican convention. I understand that you are actually running in District 31 for the House of Representatives. Why don't you tell us? You're 18 years old, first of all, right?
I am.
What made you decide to run?
Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna have to go back probably a year to 2021, and for like most parents, they want like their kid to kind of have a plan when they go to senior year. So one of the I guess my side hustle was like kind of politics, because I like to discuss with people and debate with people. So I was like, do I want politics to be more of a career or just like a hobby in a way? So then I went and with the North Dakota Boys State in camp.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes. And I met so many people there, and most of the speakers there were like, we need more young people in politics, because it seems like one generation is represented in North Dakota, because how is that fair, I guess, if only one generation is represented? So we need more diversity in the legislature. And I was like, yeah, I like that. And why not give a shot?
Amen. Amen to that. And I want to say and Jen, you might want to talk about the Young Republicans at the...
Yeah, I was wondering, you know, I visited with quite a few of them. Have you looked into joining any of those types of organizations, or have you had any experience with that?
Yeah, so I'm a member of the North Dakota Young Republicans. So, yeah, I'm definitely looking into it, because I'm brand new to all this, and all this information's coming to me so fast, and I'm trying to navigate it as best I can of what organizations to work with and which one would help me on the right track in a sense.
I understand they have both a high school and a college program, and they go all the way up to age 40, so you have plenty of time.
But they were recently, this past fall, or December, I want to say, it was the meeting at the GOP headquarters right here in Bismarck, North Dakota. They kicked the Young Republicans off the board, that they no longer have a voice. Interesting, because like you said, we want to get that younger generation involved. To you know, you don't need to be be on the board for 47 years or be a legislator for 47 years.
Yes.
You know, we need fresh ideas, fresh everything.
So, as a student, how were you influenced politically? You know, did you have role models, or were there people that are currently serving that you know you looked up to at all? Or
yeah, that's a great question, because I would say most of I guess the stereotype is that we're more liberal-based, my generation in high school, and we're influenced by colleges and high schools to go more liberal. But I would say, you kind of have to do your own research and listen to your own media. And I would say talking with Todd Porter and other representatives, they give a great insight on where I should lead, on which news stations to follow. So you actually are getting the truth and not a persuaded opinion in a way.
So is Todd Porter one of your mentors?
I would say I've known him all the way since I was an elementary school kid. Me and his son went to school together at Christ the King. So I've always known him throughout school year. And then I went to the Capitol many times when they were in session and sat with him. So yeah.
Great.
So what do your fellow classmates think about you running for office?
Yeah, so they're like, you're crazy in a way to take on such a big task. Yeah, and most of them are like, well, who's even my representative? And that's kind of a scary thing to think about. Most people don't even know who the representatives are. So to give someone a voice in our demographic is awesome, because we're not really represented, which is too bad.
Right. And so what are some of the main topics that you're going to tackle? What do you want to tackle?
Right. So yeah, I'm a 5th generation dairy farmer, so I am very pro ag, which is a huge aspect.
And it is North Dakota's #1 industry.
Yes, agriculture is, which is too bad because dairy farmers, there's only 65 left in the state, and we're losing so many at a rapid pace. Because most of the reason why we're losing is because they have their grandfather's technology, and they don't have the funding to get to our generation.
Right. And it used to be 20 cows was enough to run your dairy farm, but now you need to have how many? How many do you have?
Oh, I think we're right about 800.
800?
And we probably even need more
to
keep up with the demand.
I went to a dairy farm south of Richardson. It was just amazing seeing that operation. And how do you milk them by hand, or do you have the machine?
We have automatic machines.
Yeah,
and all
they
that.
walk in there.
We're a little fancy.
We're a little fancy.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing the technology that's used. It helps, right? So,
does.
but you still get to know all your cows.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all have their own number. Some of them even have their names.
Yes. So what else is important to you?
So I am very pro-life. I'm a Christian. So I would try to vote very Christian-based and very pro-life because I feel like that's a huge value in my platform.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what question do people ask you most often when they find out that you're running?
Wow.
You know, like what topic is most important to the people that are trying to vet you as a candidate?
I would say, wow, that's a tough question.
Oh, I didn't mean to give you a stumper.
You probably have lots of them.
I just kept thinking if I was in that position, you know, what things would be coming at me. And, you know, like I know that in the districts that I've been involved in, it's more like, you know, what's going to affect my family? What's going to affect me?
Yeah.
And I was just wondering what seems to be the pulse of the community where you are.
Well, most of the pulse, I would seem like they don't know the representatives, which is too bad. And also, they feel like the Republican Party is splitting in North Dakota, and they're very concerned about that because we have very far-right people, and then we have mid-center people and conservative or more moderate people in a way of Republicans. So I hope to, I guess, be a glue and like bring the whole party together because if we divide, that's no way for a party to work in nationwide or even statewide.
Makes sense.
So do you have a position on critical race theory at all in the school system? Is that something you've ever looked into?
Yeah, so I was looking into it, and I was told that it's a very liberal ideology for school systems, and I'm not really a fan on it. And I believe that our representatives passed a bill, I think it was last session, preventing it.
Working on it.
Yeah, working on it maybe, then passing it. But I hope that we ban it in North Dakota.
100%. Yeah, there's just so many things. And so how about your teachers? What are they saying to you?
My teachers are 100% encouraging of me. They're like, if you can do that at a young age, then go for you. I believe you in 110%.
And you had a little bit of a stumbling block, I understand, that you were going to be an intern for a political party or a politician. Is that anything you want to speak of or not?
It was more of, I just wanted to focus on the campaign, more of it. Yeah.
All right. And that because it is going to take some time. And so how is your campaign doing?
Oh, it's awesome. It's so energetic. I love going door to door and meeting people. Most people are like, why would you want to do that? That's kind of scary. But I like to feel the pulse of the community and go meet people because most of the time politicians nowadays don't even go meet people, which is too bad because they're voters. So
that's what it's all about, isn't it?
Yeah.
So do you have a website that people can visit
Yeah,
for more
I do.
information?
So it's DawsonHolle.com. Yeah.
I think
There we
have,
go.
Yes,
Right
absolutely. And so we do have someone in the building, and I guess you had knocked on their door already. So you have been going to door campaigning already.
Yes,
and,
I have.
her husband had never heard of you. He was very impressed, and so it's just kind of nice to hear some of that feedback for young people of North Dakota.